Welcome back to the channel.
Today we're heading back home.
Yep, we start today, we'll end tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be home in about 24 hours.
So come get lost with us. Packing up our final morning. Nacy's heading back from the job she was on last night, but that's what our room looks like so far. Getting ready to head out. We got another long day. We won't actually be to Atlanta till tomorrow, so it's going to be a long day of doing stuff and getting to the airport. Many of you guys have been watching us on the channel for a while. We've stayed here 15, 16 times now. This is the first day they have ever had bacon. First day they've ever had bacon. And the funny thing is, normally it's a bigger tortilla. You saw in our original covering of the hotel what the breakfast looked like. Today they finally have some bacon and they only have these tiny tortillas. And there was very little bacon down there. I don't get this hotel. It's definitely gone downhill since we started staying here. I'm gonna finish up my breakfast, waiting for Nacy to get back, and then we head to the airport. Nacy's made it back. She's gotten ready. We're getting ready to head out. We're just waiting for her CGM thing to charge. How was your night last night?
It was busy, like it always is, but got a lot done. And it's always amazing how on my last night here, I have this resurgence of energy. I'm dead inside until I realize I get to go home. And then I'm super happy.
I'm excited we get to try that Shake Shack burger tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we'll just go get some In-N-Out to nom on. Because that's not going to be for another like 6 hours.
Yeah.
At the least. And while the food in the lounge it's decent, like it's not bad. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for just chicken today. So at least I know we'll get a good burger.
One last look at our parking garage. It sounds busy out there today. We're getting to head out. Hopefully it'll be nice and sunny. It looks a little overcast over that way. We'll find out in a sec. Heading to the airport. A little bit of California traffic. We're actually just looking at the mountains. And we don't know if that's smog or just kind of cloudy. Nacy said it's been like that all day.
Yeah, it was worse this morning when I was driving back. It was almost like it was foggy. But it hasn't cleared up, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, normally by this time it's pretty clear and nice looking. It's a little
dreary.
Yeah, a little dreary. Still probably more sunny than where we're going though. Still on our way to the airport. We've been stuck in traffic for the past like 20 minutes. It's been really heavy. I don't know what's happening today, but something's going on.
It's a Thursday.
Because it's a Thursday and both lanes are just packed with traffic.
At 12:30.
At 12:30?
Like what is this? We've done this before. It's usually busy around rush hour. But then it like thins out and it's not that bad. This is just, I don't know.
Constant. This billboard we found. It says it's only in theaters on Christmas Day. I feel like it's a little early to have that advertisement up, huh?
Yeah, it's a little old, don't you think?
Yeah, it's either really old or really early. One or the other.
Oh, that gas station is under construction.
At the light, turn right onto West.
There's that weird billboard over the road that we've seen in the dark, which is kind of scary, honestly. Maybe we'll get some donuts. Let's stop and get some donuts. Made a stop at the famous Randy's Donuts from Handy's. Excited. I don't know which side we're supposed to go to. I think it's this side. We'll find out. Look at that big donut. That's really cool. I like that. Here's the menu if you've never been. In case you're wondering. What's that?
I was gonna say, I just want the
Nacy chowing on her donut already. Good. I got a sugar raised and a chocolate raised. I like the chocolate. Nacy doesn't like the chocolate. The glazed raised is really good too. Mm-hmm. Those are probably my three favorites.
This is so messy. Glazed would probably have been a better choice for less mess, but
I don't know. The glaze flakes off too, so. But they are all really good donuts. Definitely our preference for West Coast donuts. Finished our donut snack break. Now we're back on the road. This is kind of what the area around LAX looks like. It's very commercial.
It's very LA.
It's very LA, huh?
Very LA.
This is where Nacy was last night. Kind of there, not exactly here.
Yeah.
This is Inglewood. You can see the planes landing occasionally. There's nothing landing at the moment, but...
Yeah, there was a plane. There's one coming in now. We're back over there, so...
Oh, yep, I can see it on the other side. Billboard. I mean, that's what we're dealing with now. Next is gas.
Gasoline.
Made it through checking in, dropped the bag off. It's always interesting, there's always different parameters. I always take the stickers on the tag and put it on my luggage just in case the big thing gets lost. This time she's like, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, okay, but they do it every time in Atlanta, and we've done it hundreds of times here and seen you guys do it. Just every time's different. There's no set directions for anything, it feels like sometimes when you're flying. Our view for the Sky Lounge today. We decided to go outside and sit. I'll show you that in one sec. Yeah, this is the airport. Look at that booking. I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but man, does it get noisy. This big guy's pulling in, right? And you can just hear how loud it is in here. Pretty neat. The second one pulled up, right? And the jet bridge was all the way back where that first section was. So it had to extend all the way out to the plane. Because the wings are so big, they had to fit them both in there. Pretty cool views. I'm definitely enjoying it. Macy got back with her plate of goodies.
There's roast beef and cheddar sliders in the sandwiches, and then obviously the salad, but the hot entrees are like barbecue chicken, mac and cheese, and veggies. It looks good.
Well, let's go try some. That's what I got to test out. I got the mac and cheese, a couple sliders. That's supposed to be barbecue chicken, strawberry shortcake, and orange Fanta. Just keep on coming in. Another Delta plane landing. There's been a few. There was an Emirates plane that was massive. It's just kind of a regular Delta plane. Impressive, but I'll see if I can catch one of those big, like, international flights through here. Another big plane landing. Oh, he's got Star Alliance. That's an interesting looking one. Let me zoom in for you. They tend to make a little smoke when they land. See if he does it too. Yeah, a little smoke. Little smoke. Have you ever wondered what the serving? Basically, they take the trash off the plane and they also put like food and stuff in. That's what that one looks like. You can see it right there. Actually going into the plane, dropping off food. This process is fascinating and how fast they can do it. It's really cool too. Here's what the outside area looks like. It's really nice. They do have a bar over there, which is cool too. We're going inside. Nacy did not enjoy the noise out here. It does get really noisy. Nacy decided to move us back into our normal spot by the door. The door over there.
This is our spot. Nobody else ever sits here. We sit here, but nobody else ever sits here.
Yeah.
This is our spot.
Again, it was a little bit noisy outside, so definitely know that. It's really cool views. It was nice temperature-wise. It's just every time a plane would land or a plane would pull into that area, it would just vibrate off the walls, and it's really loud.
I'm just going to claim this area is ours, though. So just know, if you come to LAX and you come to the Delta Lounge and you sit in the first two chairs right next to the desk when you first come in.
Lostgirlintomorrowland, yeah.
Leave us a note. Maybe we'll leave you something.
So we got a couple hours left. Figure out something to do. This is an interesting amenity they have today. If you come, you can get your headshot done for LinkedIn. So you take a picture, they upload it to your LinkedIn. I'm not sure why you need to do that, but it's a nice little amenity if you're coming to the Delta Sky Lounge in LAX. Heading to the terminal, we're going to 22 today, so it's a little different. We've been 30s lately. Going to 22. You can see over there, there's our plane getting loaded up with such. It's the first one out there. Almost there, y'all. Freedom. The spirit of freedom. Interesting. So if you go right outside the lounge, you get more of like a mall shopping experience, I feel like, to get to our gate. There's a Jersey Mike's, some stuff. And they have a second story too where you can sit. It's actually a nice little boarding. Look at the glass. That's fancy. We're getting on our plane. Another big old long jet bridge. Making it down the jet bridge. Yeah. Fit check for you. Good leg room. Back to first class. Macy likes the first class. She a bougie. Macy just said off camera I haven't seen the outside in a long time, and that is correct. I have not seen the outside in a very long time. That's what we're dealing with. A little bit wider of a shot so you can kind of see. That's the jet bridge that you walk down. So this one we actually get in the middle instead of at the end, which is kind of neat. If you fly Delta regularly, they've been asking a lot if you want to log in. So you can like log in and have like a whole hey, there's the spear. Announcement. But what I was going to wonder is, do you guys log in? Do you like keep it saved? Because the one time Macy tried, the whole thing crashed on us, and we had like a absolute meltdown of the tech, and they had to like restart the whole flight's tech. So are you guys using the login? Are you keeping track of what you're doing? Let us know in the comments. Do we have another one?
No, that's it.
That's it? First pushback from the game.
Flight attendants, target mirror doors for departure cross-check all calls.
Going. Touching how that's scooting back.
And adjust securely around your
Pulling out.
as you leave the plane. Inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the
Almost on
bottom.
our way.
Or
Excited to get home
by
tonight.
blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children,
We've pretty much toured the entire airport. Hopefully we'll be going soon. Here we go. Look at all those private jets. It's really nicer when you can look out the window, because when you don't see anything, it's kind of like weird. You just feel the effects, you don't get to see anything. There's some power plants. And then, this is one of my favorite parts about going over the ocean. You can see the big boats, the shipping boats. Wow, that's a lot emptier than they've been. A bit emptier than it's been the last few times. Yeah, now we go over the ocean for a little bit, then we'll turn back towards the coastline. You know, we've been here a few times. We still never have gone to put our feet in the ocean yet. Now we're thinking about next trip. See what happens. Look at those clouds. We're just cruising over the ocean. There's the United States in the distance there. Let's go. Check out all the ships again. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. I like it. Made a big circle over the port and everything, and now we're heading back to land. California. I really miss sitting at the windows. It's really fun just looking out as you fly, seeing everything go under you. This is my favorite part about flying. We got our burgers. Here's what they're looking like. Kind of looks like the exact same burger we've had before in the past, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of interesting, the Caesar dressing is Ken's. There's Nacy starting to dig into hers. Nacy taking her first bite. In case you're wondering, here's what our little snack card comes with. Doesn't really look like that, but it's close. I'm excited to try this. This is my whole meeting for getting to first class. We've been wanting to try the Shake Shack burger for a while. so this will be our chance. And then we'll let Macy talk about what she thinks about it in a minute. The Caesar dressing kind of tasted more Italian than Caesar. It was interesting. Next is the burger. I'm gonna give it a try. I tried the Shack sauce. It's more like mayonnaise than anything else, honestly. Wasn't really impressed. Let's see what it tastes like on the burger. Some quick thoughts. The burger was tasty. Honestly, the patties were well seasoned. The cheese was over melted, but that's kind of an airplane thing. That's, I think, gonna happen either way. I thought it was really good. The salad's tasty. I have not tried the brownie yet, so I'm gonna try the brownie and let you know. But I would get this again. It's not a bad burger. If you like burgers, it's fairly solid for an airplane burger. Let's see what Nacy thinks. Nacy's doing pretty well with hers. She's got a good portion down. What'd you think?
Honestly, it makes me excited to get home so we can use the Blackstone again.
That she likes it and makes her want to get home to use the Blackstone soon. How's the brownie? Good?
Also, this.
Oh. Packing it. Brownie's looking good. It's kind of tiny though. That's what we're dealing with. I'll let you know what I think when I get done. A couple final thoughts on the meal. The brownie, a little bit salty. Still really tasty though. Overall, I think the burger was a great meal. My only thoughts in regards to like the rest of the food is I think the short rib is still a little bit better. So if you're gonna go for it, I would still say the short rib, but if you want to try it, it's a solid burger. So the Shake Shack is definitely a decent one. So I wonder what's up lately with everyone closing their windows on the plane. Seems like the last few planes we've flown in, just about every single person just closes their windows. I'm not a fly with the windows closed person. I want to see the sky. That's kind of why I'm up here. So let me know in the comments. Are you fly open or are you more of close the windows type of person? Sun's going down. Running out of daylight. Got about 2 hours left. Almost to Atlanta. So it's about 10 o'clock there. That's what we're dealing with. Got about an hour left to go. We're starting to see some city lights. We're just kind of cruising. Should be there fairly soon. I'm ready to get home and get to my bed. Atlanta officially on the map. You can see it in that far right hand corner. 56 minutes to go. I'm interested to see when we get there what our car is going to look like. Because it's supposed to be detailed. So stay tuned to see how that experience goes. We're starting our descent. Look at that number tick down. Almost there, less than 30 minutes until we're on the ground. Let's hit some clouds and turbulence. Look at that. You can't see anything out these windows. Still kind of going in and out of clouds. It's a little clearer. That was crazy. There was nothing. It was like an entire whiteout. Still a little rocky. Getting ready to land. It's a little foggy. Sorry for that. a special pickup out here for somebody, and it's because Keanu Reeves is on our plane, so I'm guessing that's his transportation to wherever he's going next. That's pretty neat. I haven't seen them do that before. But yeah, they're ready to pick him up. Pretty cool. Made it to the airport. Just stopping real quick. Macy's blood sugar's going low, so she got some Fruit Loops. Now we're heading to baggage claim. So with the peachy parking, there's an indoor, and then there's an outdoor, and that guy's apparently outdoor. So you're going to the outdoor, they're here, but we have to wait for the indoor guy to come.
He said he was already on his way, so hopefully.
Yeah, so much for a VIP. So let's check her out.
It's the cleanest she's been in a long time.
Yeah. Wow. Doesn't actually look bad. I think she needs another waxing. Just, you know, because it's been so long. Check out the inside. That's what she looks like inside. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. We'll talk about our experience and everything in a minute.
The tires is squeaky.
Took about 45 minutes to get here from the plane doors opening. Not too bad. The tires are really squeaky on this floor.
Sure is.
And it seems like they just finished cleaning this too. The car looks good though.
Yeah.
Like we talked about earlier, we probably wouldn't do this every time, but we definitely get a wash occasionally. Because it saves us time. Like if we don't do this, then we have to do it when we get home. We have so little time. And it's like, it's nice to be able to get this stuff done so we don't have to do everything. And it looks like they charged it.
They did.
But not all the way. So
It's sitting at like 20 miles.
yeah, so they clearly just drove it recently. We're trying to find the exit. Yeah, it does say exit all the way up there. This is what it looks like. It's just a big storage lot.
I would definitely park it inside for sure, because it keeps it cleaner, you know?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do our little checkout. Once you get out, there's the cupboard over there. And this is just kind of going. Yeah, as usual. All right, make it right here. Some more covered parking. Oh, there's some chargers if you want to charge. Just keeps on going, you know. This place is huge, and definitely a legit tip if you didn't watch our first video. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes to get to the airport when you get here, so definitely come a little bit early just because it's so big. Exit with QR code. When we got on the bus, they were having problems finding the car. It took like 15 times of him asking us like what kind of car it was, where it was, what color it was, etc., etc. So we finally got here, and it was here, but the keys were up front. Not a problem. Now we're waiting at the gate because the QR code's not working. This is cool. We just want to go home, y'all. It's 2 hours. So we're right at an hour. Got out of there. It took us about an hour from the plane door opening, packing, getting the luggage to the carport. So just in case you're wondering how long that takes. Hopefully you don't have as many issues as we did. Yours just works right away. We'll talk a little bit about the flight in a few minutes when we get to a little bit brighter area. We got stuck on the other side of a train, so we've got to see how we get out of here. There you go. Now it's finally letting us out. We just got to keep going straight. Hopefully there's not a train still down here. Let's talk about the flight a little bit. So you liked your food?
Yeah, I thought the burger was really good. It actually tasted like
A burger.
flat top grilled burger. Indicate with pickles, lettuce, tomato, onion. I didn't put the other things. I just put pickles on mine, and the pickles actually were pretty good. The cheese, I think, must have almost completely fallen off my burger because it was mostly cooked to a crisp in the dish that my burger was in. But the burger sauce was really good. I like dipping my chips in it.
So there was a burger sauce, and there was a ketchup and mustard packet as well. So you get the lettuce, tomato, onion. You get the ketchup, mustard, and the burger sauce. I only used the burger sauce and the pickles too, so I kind of did the same thing Nacy did.
I used it all.
You didn't use the tomato or the onion or anything.
No, but I did put ketchup and mustard on it.
So it was good though, and like she said, it actually had flavor. We've had the Delta burger before in the past. You can see that down in the show notes, and if you want to look at our first class travels, we have a whole playlist for it, and it's pretty bad. you know, it's kind of just like really hot typically. The bun's typically burnt, and then the meat's kind of flavorless. But this one is pretty tasty. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. But I had the same issue Nacy did. The cheese was kind of burnt to the side of the cooking thing. So a lot of the cheese kind of just like flew off, because how they cook it, they must get it like super hot, and that's how they cook it. So it just kind of gets this weird kind of consistency with the burger, but not bad. And I would definitely recommend it. I would have it again.
Yeah.
I'd still think that the short rib is the best, but that was definitely a really good one.
And not just the short rib, but the Fox Bros.
Right, well, yeah, they have that obviously, but they typically just have the short rib lately. They haven't had Fox Bros in a little bit. I don't know if their partnership ended last year or what, but yeah, I would definitely go with Fox Bros if they have that.
The salad was okay. It was a Caesar dressing, but it was more like a vinaigrette. And I thought it was a bit tart.
Yeah, it just tastes like Italian dressing to me. It honestly tastes like Olive Garden Italian dressing is what I would compare it to, but it was Ken's Caesar, and it just tasted like Olive Garden dressing.
It did.
The brownie was good, but mine was really salty. It was nice and gooey, but it was a little bit over salted in my opinion.
Yeah, I thought the consistency of mine was good. The taste was probably maybe a 5 out of 10. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah. So overall, the meal and stuff was good. The service on the plane, they came by twice for snacks, plus the meal. She came back a few times for drinks. Really good service on the plane. I feel like when there's a celebrity on board, they tend to up their first class game, because we've had it twice now, and both times the first class game is definitely on point during those times. But we've had other flights where it's been really good too. It seems like when there's a celebrity, they definitely do their extras.
Because they have to be extra for them, and they can't just single them out.
Exactly.
So they're kind of stuck in a spot where they have to be good to everyone. And there was a bit of drama at boarding of the plane, but whatever, it is what it is. I fell asleep on the flight.
Yeah, but otherwise the flight was good. No issues. A little bit rough at the end. I got some of the cloud footage. I got some of the lightning storm footage. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But now we've got about 2 hours left to go before we get home.
Last time we flew back to Atlanta too, didn't we have some turbulence?
We did, yeah. But it was raining pretty hard that day.
Yeah.
This isn't too bad. We had a couple sprinkles. That's been it.
Fingers crossed that this is it, because Nacy does not like driving in the dark and the rain. Give me one or the other.
We just went past Olympic Park. Have to go there one day for the channel.
And the Center for Puppetry.
Center for Puppetry. All right,
And Tia, if you're watching, this is downtown Atlanta. Get ready.
So we're gonna get good to going. Give a peek at downtown Atlanta as we're driving through. Not super busy. It is 1 o'clock in the morning, so not too bad. 1:30 technically. That's what we're looking at.
The slowest you're gonna see it.
Yeah. Just wanted to kind of show you as we hit some light there. You can see there's smudges on the glass. It just started raining, but that's actually inside, not outside. So for being detailed, kind of disappointing. Also, still got some sticky stuff over here, which I was hoping they would get off. But it looks like they tried like one swipe, and then that's all they did. Because that little circle at the bottom was not done by us. So they did try, they just gave up really quickly. Not cool.
One of these days I gotta get that shit off the glass.
Yeah, I mean, that's typically why you pay people to detail it. We have reached the outskirts of Atlanta. We're almost to the road that we turn onto to take up to our place. Made it back to the house. Nacy's already in bed asleep. She's exhausted. I mean, she's basically been going for 48 hours now. Well, more like 62 or so, I think we're up to. Anyways, but we made it back. We are going to take a rest. We've got here only for a few days, and then make sure to subscribe to the channel because we're heading back to Florida. Nacy's niece is having a birthday, and we've got some stuff planned down there that we're going to do. So if you're interested in seeing that stuff, be sure to subscribe. Overall, great trip. It was cool to get to meet a celebrity, especially one that you enjoy most of their movies. And getting the Shake Shack burger. Really cool experience, and I'm glad that we upgraded this time and just to do that. So if you like this kind of video, please take a moment and give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you get notified we do at least 3 videos a week. And we will come and get you all for the next one. Ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth. Bye, everybody.
We just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it helps us reach a wider audience and helps our channel grow even further. To those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, we just wanted to say a huge thank you for always being there and supporting our channel. We cannot wait to take you guys on our next adventure, so we'll see you guys in the next one.